Hi Scorpio, hi subscribers, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your love reading for mid-November through the end of December. Thank you Scorpio for your patience. I ended a few days ago on Libra and I'm just getting to finish the second grouping of you. So Scorpio, this is mid-November through the end of December 2018. Today I'm going to be getting one card, drawing one card from the Sacred Geometry deck and then one more card from the After Tarot to see what happens after that. Let's just go ahead and get started. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know many of you like to watch your Venus signs when it comes to love. And then if you don't know what those are, I have on my website, sloanrhodes.com, there's a link below, or a link up here, or both. I have a resources page where I have a lot of different links to different things that I think that would be helpful for everyone. But in particular, there are two links to websites where you can find out for free your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all of that. So check that out if you are interested. And Scorpio, all of my YouTube readings are available on the audio podcast. There's links below, just below to the podcast so that you can listen to the readings as well as watch them here on the YouTube channel. I try to make it as easy as possible for everybody. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, mid-November through the end of December 2018. That's a love message for Scorpio. Here we go. Garden of Delights. What a lucky you. Number 36. Well, it looks like during this particular time frame for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, we have this card of the Garden of Delights. But what I'm really drawn to is this sort of dragon-like lizard creature here, just chomping, making its way through the garden, enjoying everything. So it may be that during this particular time frame, Scorpio, there is that sort of more animalistic nature where you are kind of a bit more hedonistic, like just chomping your way through. You may have many different types of people who are asking you out or who you are interested in, and it's kind of yours for the choosing in many ways. But as I mentioned, it can get a little hedonistic, so if that is a potential problem for you, you may want to watch that. But with the Garden of Delights, remember that it's not just about the carnal pleasures. Here we are kind of feeling this. He's on the ground. He or she, this lizard dragon thing, is on the ground, and it's kind of enjoying the more, sort of the pinks of the sort of, I'm kind of feeling like the sexual organs here. But remember that there's also the Garden of Delights that come with the spiritual connection, that come with the connection to someone who in the physical, but also something that transcends the physical and goes into a more spiritual connection. So that's really available for you should you choose to. We always have free will. There's no right or wrong. It's just how you want to play with these energies, Scorpio. But it does look like it could be a very kind of fertile time, a very sexy, sensual time, and you may want to watch overeating too during this time. And watch what you are offering up too. It goes to what I was saying. There's the opportunity for like the carnal delights, but there's also the opportunity for the spiritual connection, for something that is more pure, let's say, in its most beautiful form. And so it's just, what are you offering up? It's not just about what you are taking, but what is it you're putting out there? What is it you have been tilling within the soil of your own romantic bed, of flowers? And which flowers are you wanting to present during this particular time frame? You have them all available to you. It's just what you've been working on. And as I feel it here, there is a beautiful foundation here for the earthly delights. But there's also quite a bit going on up here in terms of your consciousness around what carnality can mean to you. There's the idea of the konuncio, the mind, body, spirit, the union with another that's very sexual, but also transcends the physical and goes into the spiritual. So this is available for you for many of you. So it isn't a garden of delights. Remember, but not just earthly delights, but spiritual delights as well. Again, depending upon what lights you have been what lights you turn on, let's say, or what you have been tilling in the soil of your own garden for romantic connection and love. Really, really kind of cool love reading for you. I don't know if you can see it, but there are like all these little stars in between here. This is why I say there's a very beautiful opportunity here to highlight the spiritual in addition to enjoying the more hedonistic pleasures of the flesh, so to speak. All right, let me get a card from the After Tarot for Scorpio. I just made a decaf coffee, and I don't usually drink decaf during the day, and I really feel like I'm wishing I had caffeine instead. I have to redo my coffee after this. What happens for Scorpio after the Garden of Delights? What's next? What occurs right after? So with the After Tarot that I'm going to choose, just one second, let me pull it and I'll tell you, Scorpio. After this Garden of Delights. Aww, we have the Two of Cups. So I mentioned a very fertile time for you, Scorpio. We do have this connection with another. A beautiful reciprocity, giving and sharing going on here. Giving and receiving, sharing your love, sharing affection, sharing care and concern and loyalty with one another. Really, I'm in a Garden of Delights for you, Scorpio. Now, for those of you who are single, I'm like, that's not me. It's not going to happen. Remember that it doesn't have to be, I know that these are love readings, but remember that love shows up in many, many forms, and sometimes it is a beautiful romantic sexual connection union. But if that doesn't show up for you, don't overlook the ways in which you are receiving love and affection and care and loyalty from other loved ones that aren't of a sexual or romantic nature. It doesn't mean that you are devoid of love. It just means that in this particular time frame, if it doesn't show up for you, that you are meant to look at all the other ways that you are in partnership with others. You know, it's a way of tricking the ego out of noticing the lack of what you don't have and reminding the ego that you have partnership in many, many forms, including friends and family and all of this. They may not be sexual or romantic, but they are there and they are something to appreciate and love and value. But for many of you, many of you who are looking for love or are in a love relationship already, there is a beautiful opportunity here to deepen that, not just in the pleasure of the flesh, as I mentioned, but that can connect in ways that are very deep and reciprocal. So very, very beautiful reading for you, Scorpio. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it helpful, and I wish you much love, and I will see you maybe on the weekly spiritual self-mastery class, Ego and Heart, that I release every Sunday, or I'll see you at the Sloan Academy where I have my online courses. I probably will be releasing a sale after Thanksgiving for the online courses, so you can look for that if you like. And in the meantime, if you are in the United States, I wish you happy Thanksgiving and safe travels, and I will see you either next week on Sunday at the weekly self-mastery class or at another love reading. Much love to you.